Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Helen and I am starting over for 2026. Yes, we're getting a head start though. We've already started on quite a bit. We have gone through and started purging, decluttering, going towards like the minimalist side of life, the living with less side of things. And it feels really good. It's about, I would say I'm like 3 weeks into this thing, about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks into this thing, and just looking around, seeing like empty cabinets, empty spaces, available space on the countertop, okay, clean bathrooms. It just feels really good. So we're going to get into 26 things that I won't be purchasing or I'm going to really try not to buy, okay, for 2026. There's things I just don't need anymore. I think a lot of these items probably will be going forward, like in life. A couple of these items we're going to chit chat about maybe in upcoming videos and get more into depth about it and the reason why. But some of these are self explanatory, right? And yeah, at the end of the day, I kind of came to this conclusion. For me, it's the cleaning. It's the cleaning of things, the moving things around to dust and clean. I'm just over all that. I have lint on me. All right, sorry. I'm kind of over all that. And going towards eventually being a empty nester, there's just things I just don't need anymore, don't desire anymore. I don't even there's so many. I have this huge goal in life, right? And I've talked about this before. It's the goal of owning like land in a tiny home community, right? And I see that in my future. But if I see that in my future, I want to start to live that life, right? And prepare myself for that life. I don't want to prepare myself for that life while living like this. Like it just doesn't make sense. How I'm living is not how I'm living currently doesn't look anything like how I would love to live, right, in my future. So my future self is like, she's waiting for me to catch up, basically. So what I'm doing, I'm playing catch up. I'm just getting to that point of life where I'm there and it's just taking time. And I understand that, with things and hold and things that have memories, things that you purchase yourself or that has value in dollar amount, but maybe not value like in your life, that sometimes it takes us a while to get rid of those things, to toss those things, to donate those things, to give those things. And it's just a process, right? And that's the process I'm going through right now. So let's go ahead and get to this list of 26 things that I won't be purchasing for 2026. Let's get into this list. I have it here. I have 26 items. So if anything's on this list that you feel like you should add to your list, let us know, right? And if you haven't created your list, what are you waiting for, friend? But if you have created your list of your no buys or I'm not doing this anymore, I'm stopping this right now today, not going to 2026 with this, let us know what it is, okay? So the first thing is water bottles. Over it. Over it. We're not buying any more water bottles. Not over here. We don't need any. We have Stanley cups, Yeti cups, Hydro somebody. And then the other one is Simple Modern. That's the one I use all the time. The more less expensive one, which is a Simple Modern one. And I've said it before, it holds ice and cold water longer than, right, my other cups, which is crazy because I spent so much money on those other cups. And a couple of them were gifted, but for the most part, water bottles, girl, I got one upstairs, one down here. That's all I need. I only need 2 cups. The rest of the cups, you'll see soon when we go through the rest of the cabinets. I'll be getting rid of a little bit more, okay? I don't need them. It's ridiculous. And even though I like the look of them, like I saw a Stanley Cup recently, it was burgundy in color, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. The pink and green one was totally cute. I don't need it. I don't need it. Unless I get rid of one, then I get one, but I'm not buying another cup. Over it. The next one's coffee cups. I had this thing about thrifting and finding unique pottery because I like pottery. The only thing I really want now is like a handmade cappuccino style cup. And I was thinking about taking a class to make one, but I have like one or two that's similar. They don't hold heat. So I wanted like a different style of like clay cup. But anyway, other than that, girl, I have them all. The regular coffee cups, the cute little glass espresso cups, all the things. And I just don't need anything coffee cup related, especially those that cannot be microwaved, even though that's on my list for 2026 is stop using that microwave, friend. I don't use it as much, but to warm up coffee, and which is ridiculous because like right now, I have this here. Why am I using a microwave? Just lazy. Let's keep it real. So the next one's teacups. I know they're all cups, but girl, it's something about a good cup for me. It is something about a good cup, a pretty cup. And I have china that was gifted to me that was handed down from my mom and elders. And yeah, I don't need another teacup. I like teacups. I love the cute little teapots, especially the Asian like style teapots, but they don't really hold the heat of the water. So why do I have them? I don't need any more decor. So you'll see me gift up a few really soon because I just don't need it. And I'm going to keep the teacups that are the China cups and call it a day, okay? Glassware. What is it about us going into a store and seeing beautiful wine glasses and shot glasses and martini glasses and just wanting all the beautiful glassware? Where did that come from? I know I used to entertain quite a bit, and I'm the so I like to entertain. I haven't done it in a while, and I told you all I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just kind of over that. However, if I do have a friend over or something, I like to have glassware, but I don't need each style of glassware in each size. I just don't need it all. And I want to get rid of the glassware as much as I can because one, I don't drink anymore. I make a lot of pretty mocktails and I do enjoy the different glasses, especially when I'm doing content. So I might get rid of a few, but I can guarantee you, your girl won't be buying any more glasses. Whether it's a drinking glass, a shot glass, I don't care what kind of glass. And I used to buy shot glasses for every like city or wherever I would go for vacation. I was a shot glass girl. Pick up a shot glass with the name of the city or whatever country you're in. I'm not doing it anymore. I need to stop buying glasses. All right, so number five. Number five is bowls. Y'all, it's something about a beautiful bowl, whether it's a bowl to put your keys in, a bowl like a big, huge gumbo bowl. And I don't even eat gumbo, but every blue moon, right? Literally, y'all know this. I don't even, come on now. But like when my son would come down and all of them, I have these big, pretty bowls. And what are they eating gumbo? Like once a year? So I have these bowls for once a year when you can just get a decent sized bowl, like the bowls we have, the smaller bowls, and go back and get more. What am I doing here? But that's part of the entertainment old me where I had dishes for entertaining because I don't like paper plates and paper bowls. That's just not me. I rather just have dishes, real dishes. But will I be doing huge gumbo parties and entertaining people and da da da? Probably not. However, if I do decide to do something and I have a few friends over, we'll just go and get some cute little plates from Ross that we can trash or whatever, disposable, and call it a day. I just don't want to hold on to things, for a what if. What if I need it? What if I do this? I don't need it anymore. So, and I just like bowls, y'all. Like really pretty, unique bowls. I put jewelry in them. Um, they're around the house. I have a moss bowl. Like it's something about a round shaped dish. I don't like square at all when it comes to like bowls or plates or anything, but I don't need another bowl. Okay. Your girl's done with bowls. Cutting boards. Why? Why? I love the grain of the wood or the bamboo or whatever they are using, cedar, whatever on these cutting boards. I love the look of cutting boards. I like cutting boards. At one point, I would use them for my charcuterie boards, like even when I just do a little snack for myself. Let's see, it's four over there, five. I can see five from right here. And then I just don't need them all. And recently, when we did the declutter of the kitchen counter, I got rid of two black ones. I like them. They're nice. They've been gone for a couple of days now, and I don't even miss them. So no more cutting boards. I don't need them. How much is there for me to chop, friend? Okay. Next one is probably will probably shock you all, but it's pretty easy for me because I don't know if you noticed this. At one point, I had a cabinet full of candles, and I would order all these candles from either Bath and Body Works or somebody Creek, whatever that Creek, Goose Creek, right? And I had all these different scents, and I just stopped buying candles. I stopped buying them from Aldi. I would get one every blue moon. But if you notice, I just kind of stopped buying candles. So, like, I have like one or two candles, and that's it. I have literally been on the oils and the tea lights. I just do a little something. The tea light burn out. We're good. My house smells good. We're good. Just, I don't know. I just don't have, I don't know. I'm just over candles. I don't know why, but I found myself at one time I was spending like, 40, $50 for candles in a month, like burning one in this room, one in that room, having it downstairs. I was burning. And I just got over candles. And then when I was gifted the oil diffuser, the one that is the waterless one, baby, that thing changed my life. Those things are expensive. Don't get me wrong. But baby, that thing would have your whole entire house smelling so good in like 10, 15 minutes. Game changer. No joke. I'm telling y'all, game changer. Oils. Okay. This is not easy for me. So some of these might sound a little easy, but it's not. Like, this is something I thought about. I like buying oils, especially from a scent for you. I absolutely love body oils. I have enough to last me a year right now. If I run out, fine, I might grab something. And I just add those oils to like my shea butters that I make, or like when I do the avocado almond out of shower body oil. Sometimes I add an oil to it. But for right now, I think I'm good on oils. And I have so much that I am actually using them in my oil burners or whatever, and with the tea lights to make my house smell good. Like, I don't even need any more. And it's so hard not to go in there and get all the new fragrances and all the popular fragrances in an oil, because I just feel like they last longer in your body. It smells good, and they're cheap, y'all. They're so freaking cheap. So no more oils for me, not for 2026. This leads me to the next one, perfume. I won't be buying any perfume. I don't need any perfume. I just got rid of a box of perfume. There's more perfume in the hallway I'm getting rid of. And a friend of mine is coming to get it. And actually, this box will be at the front desk of one of the shelters that I'm gifting this to. And the ladies come in and out and they spray. I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm doing it again. And it feels good to gift that. And I have a cabinet full of fragrances. Y'all, I have samples, freaking galore, samples and travel sprays, where I just tossed two in my handbag yesterday and two in my car, where I can always have a spray if I need one. But at the end of the day, I don't need any more perfume. Perfumes will come out 2026. And if someone sends me one, thank you, okay, in advance. But I really don't need to buy. I need to stay out of the Middle Eastern stores. I love them. I love going on Harwin and sniffing the fragrances. But if I can't sniff and walk away, I don't know. I just don't need to purchase. I really don't. The goal is to use those fragrances. And we're going to talk about that on the video coming soon. Books. Oh my God, I'm a book junkie. I go into Dollar Tree or these like half price books, and I'm like, what do y'all have? Right? I just need that to go in there. I need not to go in there and to stick to my Kindle, stick to like reading like on the phone or Amazon Kindle, or just downloading books, or Hoopla, Libby, and listening to books for 2026. I think physical books is something I won't be buying in 2026, except for the new book that just came out from Terry McMillan. I don't think there's any other physical book I want right now besides, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the only physical book I really want. Other than that, the rest of the books, I am going to pare down my books, and I'm going to read the ones I have not read before I purchase another book. And I'm going to try to sell some of my books on Amazon, like the used books. before I purchase another book. I'm going to get my book collection probably down a little bit. I got rid of like 40, 50 books last year or beginning this year, right? So going into the new year, we'll get rid of more, but I like to keep specific books. So, but the new Terry McMillan book, I will be getting that one. But other than that, I won't be buying books in 2026, especially cookbooks. Okay, so no more cookbooks. Y'all, no more cookbooks. Stop buying cookbooks. No more cookbooks. I have cookbooks. I just need to use the ones I have. And I really like the website allrecipe.com because you can just type in an ingredient. And what it does is it'll pull up recipes like you can use with those ingredients. Like, come on now. I need to be working on my own cookbook. So I'm going to stop buying cookbooks. All right, so let's get to number 11. Number 11 is Temu. Temu. I'm not buying nothing from Temu this year. 2026, there's nothing I need from Temu. It's absolutely nothing. We have these stores here in Harwin. We have like these little Asian market stores in like the Chinatown where half that stuff is there. Temu, like gardening supplies and all this stuff. I don't need stuff. I don't need anything else. If I needed like a little shovel, a little hand, whatever, something, girl, Dollar Tree. I'm just over buying stuff from Temu. And you know, another place I really don't shop at too much anymore is Amazon. If you notice, besides like my vitamins, I really don't just shop there as much as I used to. And I guess it started with, the whole thing of don't shop Amazon because, whatever. But I kind of got away from Amazon anyway. No, Temu, for me, number 12, girl, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. And I don't know why. I just never know what's going to pop up. TikTok. But I do know that the things I have purchased from TikTok, like the little cute little thing that hang from your visor so you can film and all that, I still have it, but I've only used it twice. Like, TikTok, I've bought sports bras, those cute little running skirts. I've bought stuff off of TikTok, but the stuff I've bought off of TikTok clothing wise, eh, I mean, I still got like one or two pieces, but for the most part, I'm a thrifter. So I'll just thrift those items if I want something. I really don't want anything from TikTok. I like thrifting. I like looking for more quality pieces, and I'm looking towards going into a different direction when it comes to the material of the clothing. Okay. Let's just say that. So Timo and TikTok, 11, 12. I'm over it. Number 13. So this is one of the hardest things I'm having to give up. And I gave this up a while back. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but at one point I used to always buy some type of something when it came to my kitchen. I am a kitchen gadget girl because I love to cook. I love to bake. I'm always meal prepping. I think the last thing I purchased for my kitchen is those containers I got from TJ Maxx, the ones that are like you can bake in it, you can put stuff in the freezer, microwave, whatever, meal prep. That's the last thing I think I purchased for my kitchen, and I will be using those. Okay. I am done buying kitchen gadgets. I don't need anything, absolutely nothing for my kitchen. There's nothing I need. So, yeah, I'm just going to stick with what we have. We just got rid of a ton of stuff, so we definitely don't need anything else for our kitchen. Number 14. What's up with this? Okay, so kitchen bins and baskets. So, I've always been one like my refrigerator look really nice, decent, organized. I have enough bins. I've even gotten rid of a bunch of acrylic bins. I think it's because of downsizing. I'm not prepping as much in my fridge, right? And I'm trying to, so I used to prep a lot and have everything washed and ready to go because I wanted the kids to enjoy like the fruits, the vegetables, or whatever. And in order to ensure that they would gravitate towards that before junk, everything had to be washed and ready to go. So that's what I did in the past. And that's why I had those acrylic bins and all that. So I got rid of a bunch of that stuff and baskets. I don't need baskets. Baskets for me was to organize things, but ultimately it was hiding things, right? Like throw it in a basket. Nobody will see it, kind of thing. It was always, everything had to have a place. And normally the places were baskets or bins. I'm getting rid of so many baskets and bins. I'm so proud of myself because I just don't need to put those things in there. I don't need to, because a lot of times for me, out of sight, out of mind. So I don't even know it's there. I don't even know. I've gone to drop off now 10 loads of stuff in the last month. And I don't really remember what all I've dropped off or donated. Come on. This is crazy. I don't need another bin. This is like reality check for me, right? Of how much money wasted, spent. And it's just the reality of things and how things were purchased, or I was surrounded by things to mask the grief, right? Of going through everything I went through with the death of my father, right? So I had things and I was surrounded by things. Things kept me busy, kept me cleaning, kept me doing. And now that I'm at a more peaceful place of acceptance of grief and working through it and healing, I feel really good. I don't feel like I need those things anymore that kept my mind away from what I should have been doing, which was healing, right? Just thought I'd throw that in there. That's just for me though. That might not be you, friend, but that was me. All right. So if you're new here, I keep it real, okay? I'm very authentic. So if any of this makes you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But I am who I am and I'm truthful. And I like living in my truth. So number 15, girl, home decor. I love home decor. Will I ever purchase something for home? Who knows? But for the most part, it won't be to fill a space. Often companies will send me things to put together and showcase, right? So I'll probably still do that, especially with tribe signs and all that. I love their pieces, and I most likely will be gifting those pieces as I put them together or something. And you'll see me like do a mock-up of, like, how you go to a model home, it's already made up to so you can see what it'll look like. I might be doing that, but I might not be keeping the pieces, but I will not be buying pieces to style these like cabinet shelves and things. So if you see me and I'm showcasing like a cabinet or something, you're like, oh, she said she don't want more stuff. I probably don't. I'm probably just getting it to put in like another house. One of my best friends, he's a realtor and he's always staging his homes. And this is be something I can get for him, especially if they give it to me. I don't mind. So, but I won't be buying home decor, okay? And pillows and pillow covers and no, she's not doing that anymore. Number 16. Yeah. Anything, okay, maybe besides shoes and some running gear, like running tops, skirts, tights, because, after you work out so often in these things, for example, we ran recently and it was really cold in the morning. I had these tights and it kind of got this material inside that keeps me warm. Girl, they were sliding down. So I need a smaller size, right? Besides something like that I would need, or a new sports bra because they're getting a little, loose around this part. Okay. I'm not buying nothing else. I'm not buying nothing else for running. Okay. I always will be buying shoes because running shoes, depends on the shoe, the brand. You're only going to get 200 miles out of it. And I'm averaging 100 miles or more a month. So yeah, but I'm not buying another vest, another water bottle. Girl, unless I lose mine, heaven forbid. I hope I don't. But I don't need anything else for running. I just need me. I don't need any more running hats, none of that stuff. I've tried it all. I know what works for me and I'm going to stick to it. So anything new and people like, hey, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Not buying it. If a company send me something to try, I'll try it, but I'm not buying it. I don't need it. I just need me, my water bottle, my electrolytes from Liquid IV, okay? And every once in a while, a little drink from Bloom. That is come to be one of my favorite drinks for a little, okay? Besides my 2 shots of espresso. I'm just saying. Number 17. Y'all, this is probably one of the hardest ones on my list. And I don't know what this is about. I don't know how this started, but I am truly a bag lady. So, how some people like handbags and shoes. Girl, I love a good tote bag, a good canvas bag, a backpack, a duffel bag. I don't know why. I have one for everything. I have like, you spend the night bag. I got my bag in my car right now that has all my running stuff in it for when we go run. I have like travel bags. So when we go out of town, the boats and things, ma'am, I don't need another bag. I don't need another bag. I just got gifted a bag from Nama. It's the cutest bag. And I took it today to the grocery store, to Aldi. I don't need another bag, but I gravitate towards that department right there when I go to the thrift store, and I find the best bags all the time. I think I was buying them because I was going to sell them, but I just fell in love with these bags and I just kept them. So I'm just saying, it might be a few I get rid of that's going to go for sale, even though we cleaned out that closet and all the things. I still feel like I can get rid of some of that stuff. So number 18 is jewelry. Okay, at one point I had a ton of jewelry, and when I was cleaning out my cabinet in my bedroom, I got rid of a bunch of stuff. Donated a ton of jewelry, and some of that was the Italio jewelry, really nice, good pieces, right? And I just know I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna wear a lot of that stuff. I don't. I wear the same things all the time. And I have like another two pair of earrings that I wear all the time. One is from Awful Harwin, but the rest of my earrings are from Ana Luisa. That is it. I have purchased from them. They have sent me tons of stuff, but I like their jewelry. I love their jewelry. I really can't afford to get like the 14 karat gold straight up jewelry from like the jewelers. I just, yeah. And then I lose stuff. So I really don't want to. But my jewelry comes from Ana Luisa. It looks good. Y'all are sleeping this stuff. I run in this stuff. I wear the same pieces all the time. I never hardly ever switch up. Now, recently I did get a permit bracelet. Okay. But other than that, I just don't use the bracelets. I was trying to see how much battery we have. Other than that, I don't really wear any other jewelry. And I've bought, so okay, so there is one pair of earrings that if I see them, I'll get them. But it'll be for a special occasion. But I'm not buying jewelry. I'm not shopping for jewelry, just going out and just looking. I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm over it. But baby, these earrings right here. First of all, Taraji can do no wrong with me. Y'all know that. That's my girl. I don't get what y'all say. Girl, she just stay fly. She stays so fly to me. And that's like a one time I would have to get that off of Harwin. I would have to get that off of Harwin for like pennies. I'm not buying jewelry anymore unless it's quality jewelry that I can have and pass down to my daughters. Like, we're just not doing it anymore over here. Number 19. Good. Makeup. Girl, why do you have so much? Why did I have so much makeup? Y'all remember the first time I did the declutter? I had like 15 makeup palettes. Like, for who? And I literally don't put any makeup on. I use like this bronzer that you put all over your face. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills, SANI, whatever. And I use the Merit Beauty blush. Every blue moon, a little highlight, but I don't know why I want makeup. I think it's so beautiful when I see people when they wear it. And I just think, oh, I want to do that one day. But then I'm like, oh, I don't want that on my face. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But this last time, I was like, okay, one makeup palette, a couple of makeup sticks, and just stick to this bag and be done. So I'm so proud of myself because the only thing I feel like when it comes to makeup, I would want is maybe a setting spray and the stuff that you use that you need to re up on, which is mascara, your brow, which my brow comes from, oh my God. Mm-mm. Morphe, the Morphe dip brow. Other than that, girl, I don't need none of that stuff. I'm not gonna even wear it. So, ma'am, just stop buying the stuff. I'd rather a good clean face with some shea butter or coconut butter, cocoa butter, and a little blush mascara. I really don't need all that. So she won't be buying that in 2026 at all. So in line with makeup, as for number 19, we're gonna go with lipstick too. I have this thing about buying lipstick. I love trying lipstick in different colors, but I have found that I like matte lipstick. I like the Merit Beauty lipsticks, and I like red lipstick. And I have enough red lipstick to last me about a year and something. Now, if it gets to a point where I feel like the lipsticks are old and I need to replace it, I'll get a red lipstick. But for right now, y'all, I don't need another lipstick. I don't need another lip pencil. I don't need any of that stuff. I need to use what I have until it's gone. Number 20 is fast fashion. Now, I am an H&M girl. So I'll go every blue moon, get the joggers, the tops like these, stuff like this. This is like your classic pieces. I'm good with that. But all that Shein and all that stuff, I'm not buying it. Not for 2026. And I really don't see me working with the company anymore. I don't really have a reason to. I don't know. We'll see how I feel throughout the year, but I really enjoy thrifting, y'all. I enjoy thrifting, finding like the older pieces, the classic pieces, the good quality, cotton pieces. Every once in a while we get them twin sisters, polyester, but I enjoy thrifting. I think it's sustainable. And yeah, I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to do two things for number 21. And here are the two things. And this won't be easy for me because when we go running, the thing we do is we normally go eat afterwards and during long run season or during our meetups that we do monthly, right? We go for coffee and all the things. I really want to get out of that habit. I want to be able to hang with my friends after the runs and stuff like that. So I told myself, you could do this once a month. Like you can go and hang with them once a month. You can't go every other week or every week and go out to eat and drink the $6, $7 coffees that you really just don't like anyway. Like, stop it. Every time I go, I'm like critiquing in my head, oh, this coffee wasn't good. This wasn't poured right. This a little, sour, or the cream is not hot enough, or, it's always something in my head like, I don't really like this coffee bean flavor or whatever. And it's been a couple of them that were really good, but I really need to stop buying coffee outside the house. Now, I don't do it often, but I find that when I am with a group and they say, you want to go for coffee afterwards? It's like, yes, let's go. I don't know if you noticed that in a couple of my shorts. We stopped at Whole Foods where they was giving us free coffee, honey, because the machine was broke. I'll take that. But I just don't know about going to the coffee spots. Now I go buy coffee beans, but it's just going to have to be like a once in a month type of thing. I just want to get out of habit of buying coffee when I do so well at expressing my own or putting my own shots at home. I want to get in the habit of, I got coffee at home. I can wait till I get home. I got coffee at home. I don't have to pull over and get a coffee wherever I am, knowing I make excellent coffee at home, knowing I buy some of the best coffee beans from the Pearland Coffee House, right? I just know that we're going to stick to coffee at home. For 2026, I will not, I will not be buying Nespresso pods. I won't be buying anybody's pods. Nobody instant coffee pods at all. We'll get the beans. We'll make the shots. We'll press the coffee, whatever we need to do, but we will not be doing any instant coffee, nothing, the machine, plop, plop, plop. And y'all know that is one of my favorite machines is the Nespresso. But I find myself when I buy the virtual cups, they used to be like $30 for like 30 something. I don't know what it was, but now you can buy like 30, like 3 sleeves of the coffee, and it's like $45. And I find myself making a cup and then 2 hours later making another one. So I'm going through 2 a day, like this crazy. So before the month is over with, I'm like, I ain't spend another $45 for some more virtual cups. And I'm just not doing that. I love the coffee. It tastes great. I'll keep my machine, but 2026, I'm going to try not to buy the virtual cups. Y'all hold me to it. If you see me do it, just tap me gently and say, ma'am, you wasn't supposed to do this. Okay. I know, I know, but I am going to focus on using the machine I have and buying the beans, the freshly roasted beans. I spend like, I don't know, $10 to $15, right? And then I have enough coffee for like the month. It's so much cheaper. It's so much fresher. And yeah, because they normally have a date on it, the roasting date. It's such, it's a different taste too and a different quality. So I'm done for 2026 for sure. Buying these pods. I just had to stop. I have to stop, y'all. Ugh. is I've already removed the machine from the coffee bar. Both machines, the small one and the big one. I have removed both of them. Yeah. All right. I'm so proud of myself. If you're not, I am. I just take a commercial break to say I am proud of myself for doing this because yeah, I love coffee. And it's the quick instant pop, 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 drink, 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 you're done. Like it's less work than making espresso. Yeah, I'm done. So for 2022, for 2022, for number 22, this kind of goes in line with perfume. I just said no more Bath and Body Works, no more Harvard, no more TJ Maxx, all the lotions and the body sprays, the lotions, girl, the body products. I buy a lot of body products. Besides like body wash, like I buy a lot of body products because I see other people like review products and they talk about it, right? Like the Salteria. I remember I used to buy all this stuff. I really like my own. I really enjoy making my own. I don't know why I felt to others my own wasn't good enough or something. Like having homemade body lotion, body butters or whatever, comparing to other stuff you buy in stores. Like I just really like my own. So I'm done buying that stuff. I do like to buy body scrubs, but I can literally make my own from spent coffee grinds and coconut oil and a little scent. Like I really shouldn't have to buy that stuff. So I'm gonna make and start back making or just keep making because I do make, I just don't make a lot of my own body products for 2026. And truth be told, I see a difference in my skin when I do. I don't have all that crap in it. And it's simple ingredients with a stabilizer, so that I don't have to worry about it going rancid on me. So I'm going to stick to doing that. And every time I make like a re-up or a new batch or I do something, I'm just going to share that with you all instead of a haul from TJ Maxx. Yeah. Let me know if you're interested. All right. So number 24, cleaning gadgets. I'm not the only one. Like in the past, I used to do those clean with me videos, and I have all the different brushes and scrubbers and just stuff. Let me tell you what works for me. Dawn, vinegar, water, maybe method. I buy that sometime. And I do buy the toilet bowl cleaners because I like that for grout or whatever. But the white sponge, girl, that white sponge works wonders. And you can get like the dupes in bulk from like Amazon or somewhere. I really don't need all these cleaning products. Like I don't need all these different types of products around the house. And over time they mess up the layers of protective coating on like appliances, toilet seats and stuff like that. So I'm just not buying all that stuff. I don't have to buy into what's new, what smells good, what's new in products because if I just keep my house clean, my house smells good anyway. And if I burn my oils, right, my house smells good anyway. I don't need all those different scents and whatever when it comes to products. So I'm done buying a bunch of stuff. I really am. I need to go back to what I used to do. And that is like, the simple thing. Like I said, that Dawn, baby, will clean anything. Okay. Dawn power wash in your shower, friend. Soap scum wear. Okay. The next one, number 24, right? So this is 24, and it would be hats. So I told y'all I'm done with buying like running gear, like type of hats. But girl, I don't need any hats. Like everyday outdoor hats, men hats. I have a habit of going through the men department in the thrifting and looking for like the page boy hats or I just like hats. And I like them so much to where I just wear a hat like every day. I don't comb my hair. I don't do anything. I throw on a wig and a hat or a hat, and I just really want to get out of that for 2026. Use what I have. Like I have hats I've never even worn, like from Texan games and just finding hats on Harwin. There is a cowgirl hat, a cowboy hat, whatever I want to get because I'm going to invent soon. But other than that, girl, and then once I get that hat, I'll probably be done with hats, right? Because I won't need another hat. But girl, it's something about like me picking up a hat, and I really want to get out of that. of always buying hats, because now I have like this bin in my workout closet. The room in my workout room, the closet in there has a bin full of hats. Number 25, girl, electronics. Electronics. So I know I kept saying I want an iPad. I wanted to do this, that, this, and the third, but I really just need to get the software for my laptop, right? So I'm taking my laptop to get taken care over the break, and I need to add some software to it for like editing and that kind of stuff. But when it comes to cameras, tablets, phones, I don't need anything else. The only thing I want is like a iPod or something like that for when I'm running next year. I find myself, my battery kind of goes down on my phone and stuff like that, like with the half marathons, and I have a full two next year. I might actually have two full marathons next year, waiting to see, but I don't want to be without battery. So I might get like a little iPod where you can put your music and it's like 1,000 songs and, you know, those little cheapy things. But other than that, girl, I'm not buying nothing. Unless my phone cracked, baby, we got insurance. They just says, give me another one. I'm not buying any more. Yeah, no microphones. I'm not buying nothing else. No electronics. It is what it is. No lights, no studio, nothing. Like, we're going to just go all natural next year for 2026. And I'll just be filming in daylight. Okay. If you can't see me, like, I don't know what to say. I just think some of the stuff I've just accumulated because I've seen others with it, or they say to be a better content creator, you need to buy. I don't think so. I think you just need to be yourself and be who you are and use what you got, and those who refer you will find you and they'll follow you, right? Number 26. I bet you didn't see this coming. Wigs. I'm not buying wigs in 2026. I'm not going online. I'm not looking for one. I just don't see it in my future right now. I don't know why. I just woke up one day, which was like 3 days ago, and just shaved my head and was like, I quit. If my hair grows back, it grows back. At one point, it was growing like recently, and I was like, oh, I'm going to let it grow. You can still see here. Oh, it's just moving. Okay, I just need to brush it. But I was thinking, I'm going to let it grow, and I'm going to have some hair here, and I'm going to get my braids, and I'm going to do da-da-da. And then eventually, I'm going to do sister locks and da-da. You know, if it grow, it grow. If she can get enough hair to lock, she'll lock it. If not, I don't care anymore about hair. I really don't. I just want to take care of my skin. I just want to give y'all a face for 2026. Some of y'all might not like this. Like I said, it's somebody for everybody. Those who do, girl, thank you. Okay, in advance. But it's working for me. I like it. At the end of the day, I have to love it because it's me. It's just hair, y'all. I love wigs. Wigs is my thing, baby. Oh, I love a good wig. Somebody would have to send me one. I'm not buying wigs. I'm just not buying them in 2026. I just want to be more intentional of what I'm doing and what I'm spending going forward. So this is my list for 2026. We're going to get in depth with a lot of these things coming soon as we purge and go through the rest of this house as I journey towards my future self, who I really want to be. I know they say, you know, walk and talk as if you're already her. Girl, I'm trying to get there. That's why we're going through this process. But I'm realistic with myself in knowing she's not there yet, but she's going in the right direction. And that is pressing forward. So thank you again for coming over to the new channel. I hope you enjoy this channel, this page. I will probably post one more video on the other page and maybe shorts to remind people to come over to this channel. But this is where we'll be, and hopefully we can get this channel up and with the subscribers and get it monetized and all the things, and just go into 2026 on a lighter, happier, healthier, more, you know, grounded person. I don't know. I'm just looking forward for 2026. Good things and great things are happening, and I can't go nowhere but up, right? So thank you all for being patient with me. And I didn't want to give up on filming or having a channel. It's just the roadblocks were just overwhelming. So I just said I'll start anew. We'll see how this goes along with everything else I got going on in life. Okay. But I'll be here, like I said, 4 days a week. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace and blessings.